gentlemen, it is me, Dr. Donna. Welcome to today's personal accountability. Today's topic, snapback. What is the first thought that enters into your mind when you hear snapback? The definition that I will be using today is this: snapback after failure. This refers to your ability to recover quickly and effectively from a setback, mistake, or disappointment. It's a form of emotional, mental, and behavioral resilience that allows an individual to return to a stable or improved state after experiencing failure. Now, here's a breakdown for it, and I'm going to give you four different aspects. So, the core meaning is bouncing back with strength, clarity, and a renewed sense of purpose after a failure. That's what it is at its core. The psychological trait of a snapback is that it's going to give you resilience, grit, and a growth mindset. I have a real leader brain that talks about having grit and grow continually. It's one of the 74 principles of real leadership, and persevere during times of adversity is going to build that resilience. So you have three principles of real leadership that you can actually implement, create those synaptic connections, and turn it into amazing neural pathways. And that will also help you with your snapback. The neuroscience aspect is this: it engages the prefrontal cortex in rational thinking, and it regulates the amygdala. And you know that when you have emotional regulation, the prefrontal cortex can do its job extremely well. But if that amygdala gets hijacked, that's no bueno. Now it's emotional deregulation, and your brain is going to be all over the place. Cortisol is going to enter into the prefrontal cortex. You're going to have brain fog. And the last thing you're going to be able to do after a mistake or failure is snap back. So when you develop your snapback synapses, you are going to be able to continually grow forward and see this thing for what it is. It's just strengthening. It's just a workout for your prefrontal cortex and an opportunity for the amygdala to be more regulated. Just think of it as physical exercise or mental exercise. And then finally, the behavioral indicators. So what happens is it allows you to take responsibility. You learn from the experience, you reset your goals, and you move forward, and you don't dwell in it. And I'd like to leave you with this: 5 characteristics for a strong snap back. Number 1, quick emotional recovery. You don't dwell in defeat or self-pity for long. 15 minutes. Give yourself 15 minutes. That's what I do. Go ahead and do a brain dump, and you write everything down. Sit there for a minute, ruminate, give the left amygdala a little bit of rumination, and not a lot of it. 15 minutes, and that's it. And then you just move on. Next is cognitive reframing. You're going to reinterpret the failure as feedback and not finality. Because you started with a strategy, you understand, you're just going to review the strategy. What happened? What worked? What didn't? And what can I improve? And then you just grow forward. Number 3 is action-oriented mindset. So you take the next step instead of freezing. You take the next step instead of freezing. We have the 1-minute start rule with regards to procrastination. So for 60 seconds, you're just going to start the next step. You're going to start, and what that does is that gives the prefrontal cortex time to take over, and it also regulates the amygdala to calm down. Number 4 is empowerment resurgence, and you often return with greater determination because now you know that you snapped back from that situation, and it gives you the momentum to continue to go forward. And then number 5 is learning integration. You extract lessons to avoid repeating the failure. Because you reviewed your strategy, you know what went well, what didn't, and what you can continue to do. You won't be repeating that failure or mistake again or misstep, because you actually conducted your after action review and you know what you need to do. You got the lesson, you received the experience, and now you can go forward. Snapbacks are necessary when you are growing forward, when you are focused on becoming your best, when you're setting and maintaining high standards. All of these principles of real leadership, you're going to experience mistakes and failures and faux pas. It's just part of the process in growing forward. Understand that it is temporary, it is not final, and after it occurs, you have 15 minutes to assess and grow forward, because snapping back is how you get to your next level. Snapbacks are okay. Okay, so embrace them. When you see them come and say, okay, I'm just getting ready to get a mental workout. Sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's emotional, but it is all designed for you to become stronger and create those synaptic connections. You have the ability to what? Snap back. And you know what? That's a fact.